What's going on, everyone? It's RGB Tech back here again. In today's video, I'll be taking a look at the Samsung's Galaxy Fit 3 in 2025, almost a year later. Well, we all know this is a band that's pretty similar to regular Galaxy watches. The One UI experience, smoothness feels almost the same, like the icons, theme, and everything like Quick Panel, but it's still not based on Android Wear OS. Instead, it runs on a basic operating system, RTOS, which, if you didn't know, is commonly used in entry-level watch trackers. If we go to settings and then about watch, band, then to software information, we can see that it's running on a custom RTOS version. Well, if you tap on it multiple times, you'll access its hidden settings. I'll show you later in this video. So in this video, I'll cover the top cool features and hidden tricks of this Galaxy Fit 3. Before that, let's first check for band updates because Samsung recently released a new software update for the Galaxy Fit 3 recently, like on this March 2025. This update improves stability and reliability of the band, and the update size is around 28 megabytes. Also, keep in mind that during the update, you won't be able to use the band, and some settings may reset. Simply tap on Update, and the installation will take around 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, the band is updated. This time, the UI feels a bit smoother. If we check the software info, we can see that it's now updated to build version AYB2. Overall, good job, Samsung. This update really feels better. Now we're good to go. Here, I'll cover the top features including almost everything in this band, from basic level of settings to advanced hidden settings. Let's start with the display settings. Go to Settings, then Display. Here, you'll find the Always On Display option, which keeps the screen on at all times. However, keep in mind that this will use more battery. This will even support on different clock faces as well. And there's one more useful feature: Show Media Controls. This displays media controls on your band whenever you play audio or video on your phone. For example, if I play a video on my phone, I can control it directly from the band, including the volume bar. There's also a queue feature, so if you have a music playlist, you can select and control tracks from your band to your phone. The same applies to music playback as well. Additionally, there's a touch screen to wake option. As usual, if you touch the display, it turns on. And finally, the Show Charging Info option displays the battery level while charging, so you can see the progress until it's fully charged. Next up is the Water Lock feature. This prevents accidental touches on your band when you're swimming or using it in water. To turn it off, simply long press the home button, and the water lock will deactivate with a burst effect. Now, let's talk about a useful shortcut feature for the home button. Go to Settings, Advanced Features, and here you'll find Double Press Home Button. You can set a shortcut to quickly access any app you want. For example, I'll set it to the Calculator app. Now, if I double press the home button, the calculator opens instantly. You can set different shortcuts like exercises or other apps based on your preference. Another handy feature is status indicators. This appears on top of the clock face to show charging status or if your band gets disconnected. You can also set it to hide after 2 seconds if you don't want it to be visible. There's also a disconnection alert option. If your band loses connection to your phone, it will notify you with either a vibration or a full screen alert whenever it disconnects. Now, heading over to General Settings, there's an Orientation option. Here, you can select whether you wear the band on your left or right wrist, and you can also adjust the button position based on your preference. Moving on to an important feature, Safety and Emergency. Here, you can set up Emergency SOS. If you press the home button 5 times, your band will call an emergency number from your phone and send an SOS alert to your emergency contacts. There's also hard fall detection. When enabled, your band can detect hard falls and will signal your phone to call your emergency contacts for help. You can customize the detection settings based on different activities like physical exercises or workouts. If you set it to Always On, then you know the rest. Your band will always monitor for falls and send alerts if needed. Moving on to security and privacy, you can set a screen lock on the band using either a pattern or a pin. Once it's locked, the band will only display the clock face, and you won't be able to access other features until you unlock it. The wrist detection feature is already enabled by default. This ensures that notifications and other features only work when you're wearing the band. Now let's move on to health settings. These are similar to what we've seen on regular Galaxy watches. You can customize heart rate measurements and heart rate alerts, choosing to measure it every 10 minutes or continuously. Keep in mind that continuous tracking provides detailed measurements but consumes more battery. You can also set maximum and minimum heart rate limits based on your preference. There's also a stress monitor, as usual. You can set sleep measurement, including snore detection. The band can also automatically detect workouts, recognizing activities like running, walking, and more. Additionally, you can set inactive time alerts, which will notify you if you've been inactive for too long on certain days. Now, let's move on to notifications. As usual, you can manage app notifications from your phone that appear on the band. You have the option to show notifications on the band enabling. This will allow you to receive alerts even when your phone is not in use. You can also mute notifications on your phone if they are already being displayed on the band. The Do Not Disturb mode works the same way as on your phone. It silences notifications when enabled. If we go to advanced settings, you'll find Notification Indicator. This appears at the top of the watch face for unread notifications. Turn on screen. When enabled, the band screen will turn on and display the notification whenever you receive one. For example, as you can see here, I just received a notification, and it displays the message on the screen. If you receive a text message or email, you can reply directly from the band. You'll find some preset chat replies, or you can create your own custom responses from your phone. The same applies to calls and WhatsApp messages. You can reply directly from the band, or disconnect the call if needed. Now, what about health tracking? Well, it's pretty much the same, but now more accurate. As I'm speaking to you, my heart rate is high, and the results reflect that. The SpO2 blood oxygen tracking also provides better results after these updates, and stress monitoring has improved in accuracy as well. Other features, like exercise tracking and workouts, remain the same as on regular Galaxy watches. Now, let's move on to home screen shortcuts. In the Tiles section, you can add more tiles based on your preference. For example, I'll add the Connected Devices tile here. You can customize these tiles to suit your needs. Finally, there's a hidden feature on this band. It's not exactly a regular feature, but something completely different. Select Software Information, Software Version. Tap on it multiple times. This will unlock device information, similar to how we enable developer options on a phone. Inside this menu, you'll find Log Level, Firmware Version, Device Info and Security Boot, Software Version, which displays the OS build version, Health Algorithm version, Bluetooth version, Hardware version, and Battery Capacity. You can do the fall detection test. Sampling options, including sensor log dump, auto open exercise, and other experimental features. You can also access test mode, which lets you run a complete diagnostic test on the band to ensure that all features and sensors are working properly. Final thoughts. Is the Galaxy Fit 3 still worth it in 2025? Well, yes. The Galaxy Fit 3 is still a great choice with its smooth UI experience, reliable health tracking, and useful features. It's like a light version of a Galaxy Watch in a band form, offering a solid fitness tracking experience at an affordable price. Are you using the Galaxy Fit 3? Share your experience in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.